Hi everyone, this is Laura Campagna, the Wednesday Witch, and I'm here with your tarot forecast for Aquarius season. So Aquarius corresponds to the star card in the Major Arcana Tarot, and that is the first card I pulled. So where we are right now is being invited to follow our star, and the star card has this aspect of listening and looking and paying attention to your environment to see the way that the universe is signifying to you. So Aquarians are unique, and Aquarius season encourages us all to connect with our own beautiful uniqueness, and the universe talks to us and signifies and makes meaning with each of us in a different way. And I personally find that very inspiring. And so the star card asks you to pay attention to how the world is communicating with you, what messages you feel like you're receiving. And if you're not quite sure, you can actually say, like, these are the signals I want to receive, or these are the forms that I want you to talk to me. It's really fun to kind of send the universe a message and see that it's received, and then start getting messages back. That's that beautiful air sign feedback loop that I think makes the world feel like a very alive and enlivening place to be in this ensouled cosmos. So the star card is asking you to follow your path, whether or not it makes sense to anyone else, if it's the intuitive right thing for you. And I think many of us who run our own small businesses doing divination, spiritual pursuits, things like that, we can attest to the fact that your dreams often won't make sense, but that doesn't mean that they won't work and that they aren't absolutely what the world needs right now. And then what we're being asked to inhabit within Aquarius season is the Emperor. So this is very interesting to me because the Emperor is about personal boundaries, sitting in your power, knowing what your limits are, what you will say yes to, what you will say no to. And Saturn is in Pisces, which is notoriously a sign that it can even be a boundaryless sign, like a sign that struggles with having boundaries or enacting boundaries. But Pluto has just entered Aquarius, so we actually really are being there's a demand really from the universe that we inhabit a place of strength where we know what is true for us. And Saturn in Pisces isn't gonna let us forget the emotional component, our emotional truths, but really the Emperor is like, find your integrity, know what your no is, so that you can know what your yes is. Astrologer Diana Rose Harper has a really beautiful Saturn lecture around this concept of yes and no, and no supporting yes, and like active consent, right? So it sometimes feels like we're being harsh if we are inhabiting the Emperor, but really we're just actually making way for a more true and enthusiastic affirmation to come about. Our challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Sure, I relate. Things are in flux. And this year there is a lot of change. And part of, what the wheel invites us to is to relax and surrender. And that doesn't mean not take action. That doesn't mean stop participating, but to know that like this too shall pass. This is a moment we're in, and all we have is today. So what is the present leading you into, or what is the present offering you or inviting you to inhabit, rather than, delaying happiness or just trying to work towards the future? We have to look at what our conditions are right now. Our final outcome is the Two of Wands. So Saturn is actually going to move into Aries for a little bit of next year. So we're going to start to kind of feel that shift of Saturn into a fire sign, which is going to be, and Neptune will be there too. So there's a lot of intensity coming for the first decan of Aries, which this card corresponds to in the coming years. But you know, we're also having Mercury retrograde in fire signs this year, 2024. And there is this call towards what do you do, but what inspires you? So it's not just about kind of grinding. It's also about paying attention to like what's possible. Where do you want to go? If you could do anything and go beyond what you've known, what would that look like? The Two of Wands is like, consider the whole wide world. And Aquarius season is a fabulous time to think about that because it's the energy of the higher mind and the perspective of the 10th dimensional vantage point and that kind of boundary in between the manifest and the unmanifest. So Aquarius can download some pretty incredible blueprints for what the future could be like. And so we're really invited to dream big with Saturn and Pisces ruling this Aquarius season. And the bonus cards, so cute, so sweet. The Six of Cups, the Two of Cups. So go on dates, have fun, make memories, hang out with kids, just enjoy yourself. This is a time for, everybody kind of jokes that like Valentine's Day is ill-placed in Aquarius season. But I do think that because the rest of 2024 starts to get a little tumultuous after the equinox, this is really a time to kind of root into what you care about and just like make lots of little sweet memories, because that will sustain your heart through whatever is to come. So that's what I have for you. If you are in the Boston area and you would like to participate in some Aquarius season events, I have a really wonderful energy healing coming up on Saturday, February 3rd. It's limited space. It's the Magic Twin Aquarius season event and lots more happening. So check out my website, lauracampagna.astrology.com to book a reading or a healing session. And I look forward to seeing you soon.